Right, my little lovelies, good afternoon again. We're going to keep going and see how far we get. 3, 2, 1, beam me up, Scotty, my juice little arch. Yes, so I just feel, looking at this situation, that maybe Mr. Trump is not really there for one's benefit. There we are. Okay, my delicious little babies. So they talk about what he did in his first term. And, you know, you got ones who seem to have what I call, there we are, blinkers on. My delicious little babies. And they seem to forget the things that he never did. Do you see? So this is really, it appears to myself, there we are, what one's up against. But for ones who, God bless them, and there we are, plenty now, then, yes, who are seeing things for what they really, really are. Okay, my delicious little babies, there we are, yes. Well, ones happen to see things a different way. So I would say that maybe, we'll see how long I could keep this video up. I'm going to have to keep stopping and starting. Okay, my delicious little babies, I've just had to clear my bin as well. You know, like in my dog and bone, you know, that you have to clear the bin. Yes, okay. Anyway, my delicious little babies, I could say there we are, more on that. But the fact of the matter is that, yes, I would certainly, that doesn't mean no. I'd say that ones, there we are, have been had. There we are. And once they understand that, but then can we just say that maybe he has a use? Because ones must remember that what goes on in Born in the USA runs parallel with the UK. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? So really, this situation ones need to keep an eye on. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes. So that's my thoughts. I could say a lot, but like I said, I'm not going to be able to because of my dog and burn at the moment. So there's really nothing I can say about this, simply because my dog and bone is playing up at this moment in time. There's very little I can do. Oh, here comes little Maze. You're right, little Maze. Where have you been to, my little lovely? I haven't seen you all day. Oh, right, little Maze, try not to... There we are. Okay, you just seen her. Do you see what I mean? My delicious little baby. So, yes. So, lovely to see you, my little princess. Thank you for making an appearance. Okay? And Mummy Bear loves you so. Oh, yes, and I love my beautiful little Maisie, my beautiful little rubies. Yes, okay. Mind you, there's others who love the little rubies, isn't there? My delicious little babies. Can I just please put you on pause? Because my little Maisie would like something to eat. Please and thank you. I'm sorry about that, my little lovelies. It's all right. She's just having something to eat, my delicious little babies. Anyway, so, yes, so I could say a lot on this subject, okay? And how this, there we are, rocked and rolled. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now, you know, like when, let's go back to the, you know, like the rubies. Do you know, is it rubies? Is that India? Or rupees, is that Russian? Oh, don't know. Do we get confused with that, my delicious little babies? You know, when you look at churches in Russia, you know, you always see on comments, you know, everyone say, oh, it's so beautiful, it's so beautiful. Well, actually, I seen a church in Russia the other day, and it was flipping damn rank. It was flipping awful to look at. Now, if you go in other parts of the world, I'm sure, and I have seen them, there's some very beautiful churches, but of course, you know, who they're run by, do you see what I mean? But let's go back to the rupees and rubles. So, to myself, my delicious little babies, we have to look at things for what they really are now. And what is going on, there we are here, see? is that you see it is, there we are, all as one. It's like if you, I want to mention this as well, it's like if you go back to like the 60s and 70s and you see like how different cultures, whether it be Indian or something, you know, not meaning that disrespectful or rude, how they used to dress, to how it is now. Do you see what I mean? It's like the wanting, there we are, to send everybody, there we are, in the same direction now then. Well, I'm not doing it. And I even remember years and years and years ago when I used to go on holiday, okay, and I remember way back, decades back, and I'd go topless. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I was born in my birthday suit. I mean, mind you, I keep my bottom part on, do you know what I mean? But the point is, you used to be able to go topless. Then after so many years now, then they changed it and they said, oh no, you cannot go on the beach topless, you cannot be near a swimming pool topless. Well, I just never give a fickler's F. Do you see what I mean? I just did what I wanted to do. Job done. There we are. Do you see what I mean? So what is this telling you? Because I know what it's telling myself, and I'm hoping my delicious little babies, it's going to be telling yourselves that when you, there we are, comply to everything, well then there we are, this is the outcome, just like this blue out. I would have said blackout, but it's blue out, isn't it? With the blue. And then of course, you know, ones could not make, there we are, purchases or anything. Well, I've been done for months and months and months and months and months, saying to others that you must store a bit of ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching cash, because ones who shop day to day, do you see what I mean, who need to get food now, you say, or something to drink now. What about little families, you know, maybe the parents just want to go out each day, just to take the little bairns out with them, just to go and get something to eat. Do you see what I mean? Yes, and something to drink now. Well, if you keep doing it on your dog and burn, because that's, I've been mentioning this, how long, you can, and serve others, God bless you all, you keep doing that and you keep going click, 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 then like what's happened this week, then there we are, then something like that happens. And it reminded me of something. I was talking to my cousin today and I said many years ago, I'm going back decades now, I was bought a car, you know what I mean? That's what my dad used to call me when I was young. He used to say car, that's what he used to call me. Do you see what I mean? Okay. And I was bought this car. I could not drive, of course. Do you see what I mean? But nevertheless, I was bought it. And it was filled up for me with 50 ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching squids. You see what I mean? What happened not long after that, one of my beautiful and delicious, wonderful, dear little friends, she's my beautiful and delicious, dear little friend of 34 years now. She does know who she is. How I love you, son, your beautiful little family, okay? God bless you all, okay? Well, what happened was she only had, please do not get me wrong, she's not short on ka-ching, 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 not at all, okay? But she only had so much in her tank in a car. So she said, Carla, she says, can I use your, there we are, car to get to work and back? I said yes, because of course, you know, I would just catch a bus and that. Strange that, wasn't it, that even at that time, you know, buses were running, trains were running. Mind you, trains are a bit on and off, but, you know, they'd always be running. Do you see what I mean? Planes would be running. Do you see what I mean? But then all of a sudden it came in where there was a shortage on petrol and diesel, and I'm going back decades. So you had queues lining up. But because I had 50 ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching in the old tank with this car that, by the way, I found out later that it was welded together at the back, okay? It was a Peugeot, I do believe. Anyway, was it the 405? It was rather a large, it was a gold one. Anyway, my delicious little babies, how she was driving around with it. But then it come for me to sell it. So your man there then, this Asian gentleman, God bless him, he came round, you know what I mean? I did him a cup of tea, like, you know what I mean? A bit like, what is that? Is it, oh, sorry, what did I just hear then? Tea in China. okay? And yeah, and he said, can I just take a look at the boot? I said, yes, you can. There's a moral to everything there we are that I'm saying, okay? So he said, if you look, it's been underneath, it's been welded together. I said, has it? He said, yes. He says, so are you going to give me a knockdown price? I said, there we are. I said, not a chance. You see what I mean? I said, you still got your metal. You see? So at the time, what did I sell it for? There we are, 600, ka-ching, 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 squids. So in other words, it was bought for a monkey, and then I sold it, there we are, for 6. Do you see what I mean? But he tried to come the old soldier with me now to say, well, because it's been welded, I could clearly see that. But nevertheless, the car was running hunky-dory, tickety-boo for all that time until it ran out of petrol. Sorry, diesel. Okay, my delicious little babies. So, and it really helps my beautiful dear little friend, okay, because, you know, nobody was expecting this to happen, and that's what reminded me, and that's why I was talking to my cousin today. Do you see? I said, I'm going to say this on my video. Do you see? Because to myself, all right, I remember back then. Okay, so they did this unexpectedly, and if my mind serves me correctly, there we are, they pulled the same stunt later on, there we are, years later. So that's what I'm saying, you know, there we are, they're going to do the same damn thing again, do you say? But you see, ones have to be prepared. Oh, see, I'm getting more minutes here, do you say? Anyway, my delicious babies, I just thought I'd mention this. Do you say? Now, for those of you who listen to me, you get me. There we are. Ding, ding, dong, dong. Common sense. You get what I'm saying, yes? But for others, no. But my car came in handy. Is it Peugeot? Because I know Toyota. Is Toyota Japanese or something? And then, is it? It's not Chinese, is it? No. Mind you, they're ones are peeing in water fountains and pooing in water fountains, okay, my delicious babies, and then the Chinese are going along and scooping whatever then, and then selling street food to others. You only need to look on the China Show on YouTube, my delicious babies, do you say? 311,000 subscribers. God bless you. The China Show, do you say? So, and of course, what they explain is that anybody, actually, sorry, do forgive me, that's Serpentez, because you've got Winston and Matt, okay? Then you've got Matt, who's on the, what is it, Leo Y86 on YouTube, my delicious babies. You've got Serpentez, which is on YouTube as well, my delicious babies, because they both have their own separate channels as well as the China Show. Yeah, no, I've seen it on Serpentez with Winston, okay? And yes, that's what they're doing. And what Winston was explaining is that anybody who's ever went to China, okay, that in any food that they've eaten, that they're eating dirty things now. There we are. Do you say? Okay? So ones have to look, and they also have to look at, there we are, the communism. I'm not talking about the Chinese, my delicious babies. I'm done talking about the dirty, filthy leader now. And of course, he's, you know, they all seem to get along rather deliciously well with the Russian leader and everything now. Do you see what I mean? And of course, you know, what is it, Mr. Putin could not call, no, he just decided not to call Mr. Trump, because, you know, Mr. Trump apparently is not the leader. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Do you see what I'm getting at? So, you see, when ones have to look, there we are, at everything what's going on now. And of course, I have said to my cousin, because I've said to many others, they just laugh at me. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? There we are. They laugh at me. They cross the road rather than talk to me. I'm used to this. It's like everybody gets used to me kissing trees, hugging trees. You know, I've got my beautiful little tree, my beautiful little garden called Anastasia. And, you know, it's just a name. I just said to Dear Spirit, I said, you know, I said, what should she be called? Anastasia. Do you see what I mean? So she's Anastasia, God bless her. But then, you know, somebody else will always come along and break that branch. I mean, do you follow me? So anything nice that I want to do, you know, or anybody else who hugs trees or talks to plants, flowers, grass and bushes, you know, there's always somebody else who will come along and just break that flower or break that branch. Do you see, my delicious little baby? So, to myself, this is one big effing, there we are, shark show. And when one see, there we are, exactly what is going on here, you know, every time, you know, with my pen, every time I keep doing this, I feel like it's slipping, you know what I mean? Let's just say Mr. Trump, I feel, is worth, there we are, more ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching to get to the point alive than, there we are, than past, okay? So when one's a spieling off this shart, like, born in the USA, and apparently, you know, it's all predicted, and then the next thing you know, there we are selling t-shirts, you know, selling everything, but you never really see them selling t-shirts like this, like Angel and, you know, beautiful things now. Do you see what I mean? They always seem to sell for whatever is hot on that day. Are you following me? My delicious little babies, do you say? So where they make it out that everybody dislikes another, there we are, and everything like this. Now, it's a crock of effing shite. Anybody with half a flipping, there we are, ding, ding, dong, dong, brain cell, a noddle. There we are, nurses. Do you see? That's why I just smile about it. Do you see what I'm saying? Plus the fact that, you know, with myself, you know, I don't know. I mean, I've never in my lifetime wanted to go to Russia, never wanted to go to China, never wanted to go to Japan. No. I mean, my dad absolutely adored Singapore and Germany, but look at Germany, it's gone down the effing there we are toilet, hasn't it? But if you look at Singapore, you see, what amazes me with comments, okay, and I need to really be, there we are, be done saying this now, is that comments they're a strange thing now. And the reason why I say it is because they simply look at something like on a screen, but there we are, they're not looking behind it. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? There we are. That's what I've got to say. So, oh my life, what's happened? 3, 2, 1, my juice little lights. Thank you, little lights, you're delicious and bright. Yes. So, something now, there we are, can look wonderful and delicious on a screen. And of course, if you do your best to drum it, there we are, into others, you know, then eventually they're going to ding, ding, dong, dong, have it, there we are, ingrained into their noddle. Do you see what I mean? But me, myself, no. Do you see what I mean? Yes? You see? I just thought I'd leave food for thought today. I have got a number of videos that I'd like you to listen to. See, I feel that clearing the bin, is that where I've gone wrong? I think maybe that's where I went wrong, wasn't it? I needed to clear the bin. You know, and of course, you know, what I tend to do, talking about bin men, I'll mention this again, but you know, my bin men come every Thursday. I tend to, you know, 9 times out of 10, you know, give them a packet of chocolate biscuits or something, do you know what I mean? And they say, oh, thank you, you know, we're ever so thankful and grateful. And I say, no trouble, you know, because, you know, if you never collected the rubbish, then it would pile up and it would stink, isn't it? Do you all follow me, my delicious little babies? Do you see? Sometimes you've got to get rid of, there we are, the effing shart and the effing rubbish. Do you see? And as we very well know, that with politicians, you know, they are all of one, isn't it? Because they're working for effing one. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? And that is the fact of the matter. And I'm not pointing, that's rude, my delicious little babies, do you say? But yet you still have ones who say, you know, oh, this country's wonderful, that country. No, it's not. And how is Russian ass when it's called what? Red Square. It was only so many months ago now that you got the Muslims. I've got nothing against any culture. I've said before, me and dear beautiful little mama bear, I love you so, was half Bangladeshi and half Irish, okay? We're all part of somewhere. Do you see what I mean? Of course, these effing putrid, there we are, made sure of that, didn't they? So I'm saying things that others, there we are, just do not like. But I'm there telling, there we are, the damn truth, isn't it? So when you see them all praying, so how many true Russians did you see in one effing place? I'm not getting anything across my shoulders, my delicious little babies, do you say? So I see through, there we are, the whole thing now, do you see what I mean? But of course, I always make sure that I look at comments. If something says to me, look at a certain video or look at the comments, that is what I do. What's the old-fashioned saying? We are, seek and you shall find. Do you see what I mean? And then won't be tired, what do you come up with? See what I mean, my delicious little babies, yes? So I just thought I'd leave you with that, but before I go, so all I'm saying is, to others who seem to, you know, maybe their numbers go up, the old click, click, clicks. You see what I mean? Because they're saying the right thing at the right time, do you see? I've been noticing with YouTube, it's all of them. Do you see what I mean? But if you say something that's not part, there we are, of the narrative, like even if you send a comment, do you see how this, there we are, rocks and rolls, my delicious little babies, yes? That's how it goes. You see, because ones do not want to hear the truth, isn't it? They'd rather live their life or whatever they do, there we are, built on lies, because it's easier to lie to everybody, there we are, than to tell the truth, isn't it? You see? Okay, and of course, I need to mention this as well. And then, of course, you know, over the years now, I've seen it, there we are, long time, you know, you get uploaders, okay? And I was discussing this actually, when was it, 2 years ago, with somebody, there we are, who I know, okay? And they said, oh yes, this was going on really regularly, you know, like YouTubers, you know, like where they, you know, in order to entice you, you know, they could, you know, be ever so nice. Do you see what I mean? Okay, but really, they're just effing users. There we are. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Then there we are. Then you find out later, then, isn't it? But we see, there we are, that a lot. Do you see? But for myself, no. I just, the way I see it is, I will advertise who, there we are, I wish to advertise. Do you see what I mean? Yes? You got so many bullshitters out there. And I tell you who's, let me tell you, he's banging. Absolutely wonderful. And I talk about him many times, and not in that way, not in that way. Our lovely David Icke and his lovely dear little son, yes. There we are, he's just done saying it. And the alternative media, yes, there we are, they have been hijacked. I totally agree with that. You see, if you look at videos from years ago, it wasn't nowhere near as, there we are, as bad as what it is now. It's vile now. Do you know what I mean? Yes? But when you look at the uploaders, all that they're prepared to do, in fact, there we are, they're prepared to do anything just to get a click, 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 click. Unbelievable, you know. You know what? I always say, for anybody, wish them well on their journey. And I certainly do that, my delicious little babies. Oh, yes, I do. So I'm just asking ones just to spare a thought about what ones are reading and what they're viewing. Do you say? Because all, there we are, is not as it seems. Do you see, my delicious babies? Look at that. I've gone 24 minutes and what was it, 41 seconds so far. Doing all right, aren't I? Took me a bit of a time to warm up. Just kept stopping, starting, you know. Could not really quite find the problem. Never mind. I'm still going to go to the Dog and Burn shop in another couple of days, okay? I'm not going today. I cannot be bothered, okay? I want to leave you with this, okay? I want to find the most important ones, okay? And then I'm going to leave my video. So here it is. This uploader, let me just find the one that's super duper important to me. They're all important, but there's, you know, food for thought here. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? I'll tell you who I'm going to go to first. I'm going to go to... Where are you, my little lovely? This uploader happens to have 81.1 thousand subscribers, my delicious little babies, on YouTube. So please and thank you, if you could please and thank you, type in Lorna space Burn, B-Y-R-N-E. Lorna space Burn, okay? And I want to really say this, super duper important. What a beautiful dear lady. I've followed her, there we are, on and off for years, okay? There we are, a wonderful, wonderful lady, and I have mentioned her, okay? The video should read what water means, and it is a recent video. It's only a couple of days old, my delicious babies. Just about 20 minutes of your time out of your day or night, just to see, there we are, what is important. She very much so works with her angels, okay? God bless you, my beautiful dear little Lorna, with anybody not in that way, not in that way. And I highly, there we are, happen to respect this dear lady, okay? So if you could please and thank you, take a listen. I'll be very, very thankful and grateful, okay? It's just that we need to get back to this now, okay? We need to get back, there we are, and to what has been going on in the world, okay? I also happen to show, like on one of my shorts videos, to do with trees and how they're bent and how they've been broken. Yes, there we are. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? I always say about myself, you know, I'll bend, there we are, but I'll never break. You see what I mean? When you have so many things that go on in your life, you see what I mean? You become hardened, you know, mentally to things, you see what I mean? So nothing's really going to faze me, do you see what I mean? Yes? Anyway, and the other one that I want you to take a look at, okay? And then what I'll do, no, actually, there's another two. This one here, okay, happened to come up on my feed. Very interesting, this one was. And like I just said, not in that way, not in that way, not at all. This one on YouTube, my delicious little babies, is called Ali, okay, A-L-R space Mortada, M-O-R-T-A-D-A, yes? Ali Mortada space, okay? This uploader happens to have 11.6 thousand subscribers, and the video should read, this is again a few days ago, hello my enemies, clean your houses, yes? My delicious little babies, do you say? So I just thought I'd mention that. Now what it is, because I tried to post this video and everything on the 19th of July, I'm having to now put the 20th, so please do forgive me for a moment. Okay, just put an arrow there. Okay. Okay, and very lastly, because I'm not going to mention anything else then, okay, because, you know, I've had a good run now. Do you see what I mean? Like I just said, we stop, start, and now I've had a good run. Do you see what I mean? Mind you, I always say, anyone who watches my videos, there we are, they've had a good run as well. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes. Now, finally, the one I'd like you to see is on YouTube, my delicious little babies, yes. This uploader happened to have 755 subscribers, my delicious little babies, so just a little baby, 755. YouTube, and this was uploaded 2 years ago, okay. Now, the uploader is called Daniel, you know, Daniel, my brother, you are older than me. Do you see what I mean? Brilliant song that was. Not so much the artist, Elton John, but the song itself was a wonderful song, wasn't it? Yes, okay. Daniel in YouTube space Skillixup. I'm just going to spell that for you, my delicious little babies. SCH. It sort of reminds you of school, doesn't it? Then LRCK. Yes. You know, if you go back decades, you know, they used to give you the roll out or the, you know, so you soon get a lick, isn't it? Sup. Yes. SUPP. So let's just say that again for you, shall I? For YouTube, my delicious little babies. Daniel space Skillixup. SCHLRCKSUPP. The video should read mind control. Dr. Ronnie killed. You know, KILDE. Okay? A marvellous and wonderful dear lady, just writing down a date again. Okay, my delicious little babies. Very, very, very super duper important. Okay? So, what do you get? So, these two videos, you get 2 ticks. What's that like? That's like a WhatsApp, isn't it? I've been mentioning WhatsApp on and off over the months, haven't I? My delicious little babies. And I've been saying, there we are, that there's been many changes. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes? So, ones need to keep their eye on WhatsApp. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Anyway, that's the end of my video. I'll say the other videos tomorrow, okay? So, lights off, okay? And I've got a few things to do now. I want to get out into the garden, but it's gone really, like, cloudy and dull. But it doesn't matter, because in my heart, the sun is shining. Okay, my delicious babies. Now, you know, sometimes I say things now that are, you know, unless you know me, do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Then you just wouldn't get me. You see what I mean? But if ones do know me, then of course, you know, ones would know, there we are, what to expect from me. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Okay. But one thing I never like in life now then is ones who take the effing pee. Do not like that. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Mind you, there we are, you're always going to find users in the world, aren't you? But it seems that we have not got it all the time. Gosh, look at the creases there. You know, seems to be too many creases, doesn't there, in the life of some, my delicious little babies, do you say? Not everything, there we are, is ironed out so that it looks all smooth, if you know what I mean, my delicious little babies. But that's the world that we live in, you know, and anybody, there we are, who's genuine, well, it just seems that from what I can see of life, and I'm 50 now, and that's not old, you know, there we are, they're treated like shit, whereas, you know, you'll get somebody who just treats everybody like, you know, something's been wiped off their damn shoe now then, and, you know, others lick the backside, isn't it? We seem to, there we are, see it everywhere, don't we? You know what I mean, my delicious little babies? Okay, so that's all I've got to say for today, but please, a strong suggestion, please listen to our beautiful, dear little Ronnie killed. And yeah, she was killed. God bless you, my little baby. God love you. Okay, my delicious little baby, she was done saying things now many decades ago. Do you see? There we are. Okay? And I will not shut up about it. I will not keep my trap shut. No, I will not. But please bear in mind, get back to Mr. Trump here now then. Just one more thing I want to say, that's just come to my noddle. I seen his speech, what was it, 14 minutes something on YouTube? I clicked off. There we are. I thought, you piece of effing shit. You know, the way he talks and he stands like this and he stands like that. He's taking the effing pee. And when his supporters, there we are, understand it now, then there we are, we're all on the same song sheet. He's been kept there we are, for a reason. Okay? Nobody wanted him passed away. No, they did not. Okay, this is just another way because I smelled, there we are, desperation. Do you see what, there we are. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes, because I keep saying that Barden, that putrid, they're all putrid pieces of effing shit. That's Barden, that he's senile. He's no, he's not. He's no such thing. You're probably hearing there we are, a couple of years later, he's Club Tropicana, drinks are free, all that sunshine, there's enough for everyone. Do you follow me? There we are, my delicious little babies, okay? So, it's all one big effing stage. So until my next video, wherever you are in the world, have a super duper delicious time. You only get one life. Very, very true, my delicious babies. So true. Look at that. You know when I just did that? It looks like V. You know, back to the 80s. You know, that series, V. Anyway, and please, crunch, crunch. A celery a day keeps the doctor away. Just like a smile a day keeps the doctor away, okay? And you just please all look after yourselves now, okay? My delicious little babies, how I love you also, okay? So you just take care, but please remember that I am, there we are, on Telegram, Mia Tarot Virgo. I do upload videos on there, you know, so you can actually see the videos that I'm uploading, like when I talk on my videos here. I'm just giving information, but on my Telegram, I actually upload them onto my Telegram channel. Okay, my delicious babies. So until my next video, I may do a couple of readings shortly, okay? It looks like, because I freed up some space, you know, just binned other things now. Do you see what I mean? There we are. It means that my space is freer. Okay, my delicious babies. So you just take care of yourselves now. Thank you so very much for listening. How I love you all so, and God bless, okay? You just take care now. Over and out.